right, boom. It's Bass Fishing with Randy. Or what? Boom. I changed the name. It's Bass Fishing with Blake. What's up? It used to be Bass Fishing with Randy. It all started with me out there fishing on the boat with Randy. And so this channel's called Bass Fishing with Randy, but it's now called Bass Fishing with Blake because that's who I am. And look, we're throwing a worm. We're throwing a frog. Let's do a bass fishing challenge. Let's do 20 minutes. I'm sorry, we're going to get a little wobbly as we walk to the pond, but I wanted to get this thing started. The reason we're throwing a Texas rig on a Senko, or a Senko on a Texas rig, is because that's what I had in here. All right, so I'm approaching this pond, and already I see just bluegill everywhere. And there are lots of little dark spots. I guess we got some bedding going on, some bluegill beds. You're going to see as I walk up here, the ripples in the water are going to go nuts because there are just hundreds of bluegill in here. I'm looking for the bigger shadows, though. I want the bigger shadows that are going to lurk on the edges. The bigger shadows are going to be the bass, if they're going to be in here. It is, what is it? It's spring, and it's about 82 degrees right now. It's a good wind going today. The water's going to be about 3 feet visibility. I'm going to start with the frog, see if we can get some action on this frog. If not, we're going to follow up with the Senko. Let's do a 20-minute challenge. Let's get some blow-ups on top water, because why not, man? Why not? Just going to throw this under here. Just to kind of keep them honest, because there is a little bit of a drop-off over there. And sometimes I can get little ridiculous fish to be a little aggressive. But this is pretty shallow in here. This is about 1 foot. Can't really see very well, so I'm like, okay, that's actually not a bad cast. With the frog, a lot of times you really want those rings around it to dissipate. When you land in still water especially, if you're not going to get the bite right away, sometimes they'll kind of circle back around after that initial splash. And then when you start your walk again, you can get them to react. Yeah, I just think it's a little too shallow over here, but I'm going to keep them honest. I've had plenty of bites over here in the past, so let's see if we can get over here under this little area there. Yada yada. That was a perfect cast. Oh! Okay. It went under. I don't think that was a fish. I think it was actually a bullfrog. And then right as I said that, another bullfrog jumped in the water right there. Giant bullfrog is trying to R-word my frog. That's not a good cast at all. We'll keep kind of retrieving it. All right, I want to get out of this shallows. I don't trust it. All right, we're going to play along this line. There's going to be wood along this line. Here we go. I'm going to let that dissipate a little bit, and we're going to see if I can kind of get it to go by. I'm going to walk it back and forth. I'm walking it left to right, left to right, left to right. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And every now and then, pop! Big pop. Ooh! Bluegill just jumped out of the water right there. That was awesome. Left, right, left, right. Every now and then, big pop. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And I'm really trying to make bubbles. Bubbles are good. If you can make bubbles, a little bubble trail, that will be nice too. Yeah, here's all this bluegill activity in here. Oh my gosh. All right, you see that stick out there with a turtle standing on it? I'm going to throw the frog as far past that as I can. See about walking this frog past that big log. I don't know if you heard that, but that's the sound of almost awful backlash. I almost backlashed really bad. I'm using a high-speed reel, but it's a cheap reel, and the tension knob broke off of it, or fell off of it. I keep this thing so loose. There we go. It's going to be way past it. That's actually right where I want to be. It's right where I want to be. When you're at a pond, you can walk yourself over so that you get in the right line. Oh my God, that looks good, folks. That looks good. Hit it. Oh man. I really think that we're not in the pop and wait. It's not hot enough for all that shit. I think they want it walking. They want it moving. I've caught several frogfish already in the last couple weeks. So I kind of have an idea of what they're looking for here. I've only caught, actually I haven't caught any here, so what the hell am I talking about? I haven't caught any on this pond. So typically though, in the area regionally, they're pretty similar. The activity of the fish, what's going on, the climate, how everything's reacting, it's pretty dang similar. Alright, let's try throw past another stick over. The wind's moving in pretty hard, makes me want to wish I was throwing a Chopo. Alright. I really hope I don't get hung up on this freaking stick right here. I'm actually just going to pop it over it. I did not want to get hung up on this stick. Let's walk over. There is a brush pile that I'm going over right now. Let's see if maybe we call. Oh, and there's a turtle popped right up there, right in front, right when I was talking about. All right, so now there's brush right in this area. I'm gonna walk the fish over that, and then after that, it's just walking along the wall. And as you see, when you get about halfway, the wind stops and it's really still over there. And so the fish might be a little more docile, or at least more stagnant and staying in one spot and looking up at least. Over here, they might be wanting something a little bit cray-cray, something moving. Now look, we're always gonna bail ourselves out with the Senko. If I don't catch anything along this wall on the way up, we're gonna start throwing the worm. That was not a good cast. We want to be really close to the wall, and I was not close to the wall at all. I'm throwing into the wind, and I threw it like a pussy, so let's try that again. There we go. It's a lot better. We're walking it down the wall, walking it down the wall, walking it down the wall. Still a little far from the wall. I want to be closer. Let's get up under here. I'm feeling less confident about this the ripply area for the frog here, where the wind hits. But you can see once we get around this corner, the wind is going to stop, and there's divots in the wall over here, and that's what we want. All right, that was like the best cast ever right there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Brought it right around that corner, and I'm about an inch off the wall. Oh, splashing along. Man, that was the cast to make, folks. That looked really good. All right, we're starting to get to this little spot where everything's kind of stopping. You can see the flow of the pond kind of just stopping in this area. You got to think they're feeding. I'm going to throw it over this little, you see this little notch in the sidewalk right in there? I'm going to throw it over there and see what happens here. I've caught a lot of fish just in this little corner. Problem is, if they hit it now, they're going to take it under this pipe. They're going to let me get past the pipe. There we go. Now hit it. Now hit it. Now that I'm past the pipe, now hit it. All right. No soup for me. On to the next one. All right, I want to shoot it right up under there if I can without freaking backlashing. There we go, I got it. Ooh, got a hit. You see that? Right when I landed it. Right when I hit it. Something hit it. That was funny. It was probably a little tiny bass. Come on. See, that's why right now it's smart. I should... Oh! Okay, we missed it. We missed another one. I actually saw that one. I saw him. We missed him. Little guy. I'll try one more time since we've missed two right in this little area so far. Maybe one of them will put it in their mouth. But right now I should be throwing a Senko. I mean, there's no way they wouldn't bite that Senko right now. I just don't have it with me. I left it back there. We'll walk this whole wall for topwater. We'll go back and we'll get the Senko bite. At least see if we can catch a fish. Look at that bush pile. Should I throw it out there? Will I get hung up? Probably. Let's fuck it. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect cast. No big deal. Let's walk over this way. Maybe we can get him to. We can get him to kind of walk closer to that brush pile. Come on. Come on. It's right there. Oh, that looked tasty. I might just be a little far from the pile. Ah. I just don't want to lose my frog. I will bring that whole fucking brush pile. I will bring that whole brush pile in with me. Oh, yeah, see, that's exactly what I just didn't want to do. I'll bring that whole brush pile in with me. Yeah, I don't want to keep doing that. Oh, we got a father-son over here. All right, we're going to hit this all the way up to about 20 yards away from the father-son, and then we know that it's not top water. But as you can see, the water's all still right in here. I can still feel the wind, but the water's not feeling it. Let's get around this corner. I'm going to get right next to this wall, dude. That thing looks so good. That frog looks so good in the water. It's going back and forth. It's leaving bubbles. I'm like 3 inches off the wall. Man. That reaction bite, if it was on, that should have gotten something. We know we've gotten a blow up, so I know that something's hitting these things. Let's do it again. There we go. Oh, that was not good. We'll work our way into from the outside in on this ridge, since I just casted like a doofus. This thing is splashing. This thing is rocking. This thing is going back and forth. Come on, dude. Oh. Yeah, we can go one more, and then one more, and then we know we gotta go and do the Senko. Oh, this guy caught a fish, catfish. Watch it be like a 4-pound bass, bro. Oh, there we go. Oh, we missed it. Oh, we missed it. I'm watching this guy over here catch a catfish. Oh, did you see it on camera, folks? Did you see it? I don't know. Are you watching? Holy shit, I just missed. Why? I'm watching father-son hallmark moment over here. This guy catching a catfish. And I missed my own freaking... I don't think the fish got it. I mean... Having said that, the fish didn't get it, but I still missed it. Oh, I feel like a goofus. All right, let's go back and catch a fish on a Senko. I'm gonna hit this wall. Let's redeem ourselves on the Senko. All right, the wall footage is gonna be no good. Going left to right. I'm gonna hit this brush pile one more time. And see if we can catch magic in a bottle over here. Also, when I'm walking back, I'm gonna see if I can just be as loud as possible, so if there's any bedfish, and get them to move, get them to react a little bit. Come on, go under the... Oh, I just want you to go under the branch, just one time for me. This is so risky. Fuck you. Okay, here we go. It's better. Or at least close to it. I know the thing comes out to the left. And there's another one we're just to the right over there. I'll give it one more shot to the right. I'm gonna lose the frog in the fucking tree. And then we're gonna go and throw a Senko like I said. God damn it. Okay. Oh, we did it. That's right in the thing. It's right in the pile, folks. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's in the middle. Come on. It's a tasty frog. He's fucking hurt. He's injured. Eat him. Eat him. He's hurt. He's bobbles. He's hurt. His legs hurt. Eat it. Tastes fucking great. Eat it. Dang it, guys. I don't think topwater's not the deal today, folks. At least not today. There's no mats. There's nowhere for these fish to hide. That brush pile isn't containing big enough fish. Not ones that we want to hit this frog. We're gonna go and get the Senko and catch some other idiot retard frog retarded bass. The dumbest bass in the world are the ones that eat Senkos. Although sometimes you got the big ones. I mean, some of my biggest fish have been on a frickin' worm, for what it's worth. All right, we're walking all the way back. We're gonna throw a worm, and we're gonna catch a bass. Let's see how our time's going on. Thanks for hanging out. Like and subscribe. Things get better from here. I do recorded, edited videos, and it's all about having a good time and vicariously fishing. Learning one or two things when you don't have a lot of time and you just want to catch fish out of pond. Picking up some quick techniques. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is 100 bluegill right in the water right there. Need to get the polarized lens for my, oh, then there's some very, very, very small bass, like just adult, more adult than fry. So this is my second favorite color. This is a green pumpkin black flake. You know, everyone knows. We're throwing on a 6-foot rod just because I want the fish to feel heavy, because there's going to be small. High-speed reel, so we can just get it in quick. And we're throwing a Texas rig because I was at the lake with my son, and this is what he threw. I think in a perfect world, I'd be throwing a wacky worm. Yeah, a wacky worm is better for just like locating or pinpointing little spots, letting it fall. I think also when you're somewhere in between, are they fishing, or are the bass biting moving baits, or are they biting stagnant, you know, fall down baits? You want a wacky worm. It hits both of those. With this, you can get away with dragging a little bit because it's weightless with a Texas rig, but you're gonna pick up gunk, and I don't think it falls. It falls more like a hot dog, or like it doesn't have as perfect of a wavy fall like a wacky rig. You can't pop it like the other one, like the wacky. But I am still pretty much going to do a drop presentation, just like, okay, if they don't catch it on the fall, I'm freaking reeling it and we're starting over. And I'm just going to hit this wall the whole way. I'm just going to count it down. When I think it's on the bottom, I'm going to pop it once or twice. Let it fall on a slack line. Do I have a fish? Oh, there was a fish. Hello. I actually saw one there. He's swimming towards my bait, and it was a decent fish. See if I can get that thing to react over here. I think he was swimming away from me. I was walking, and I saw it come out of that stick there. Decent fish. Might have spooked him too much to come back for this. We got to remember that. Remember, there's a big one right there. We'll come back. We'll come back for him. All right. Now, when I walk, I'm like ninja walking, trying not to make any bumps in the concrete and whatever. Letting my foot roll. Oh, there's like a bike and all sorts of stuff down in the water in there. And I've also noticed, if you want to get a bite, make sure like even one piece of algae or whatever this is, one piece of like string of moss is going to make them keyed onto that this is an artificial lure, or it's going to somehow just like take away from their reaction instinct. We're really relying on them to just, I can't help myself, I gotta eat it, this is too perfect. Sometimes it's that first little pop under their nose. If they follow it, that first popping it and hitting them in the bottom of their nose, they just can't help it. I'd recommend going and checking out, like watching what your bait looks like in real clear water, how much it really reacts compared to how much can you put on it, so you have a real good feel for it. The more you do that, the more you're going to be able to just, you know, throw weightless stuff on a bait caster. You don't have to get BFS. I don't have to get BFS. I'm throwing it on a bait caster. It's just a weightless Senko. The line's shit. I need to stretch my line. You can see that. But when I first started, I couldn't throw, anything lighter than probably a 1/4 ounce without backlashing. All right, the question is, do we attempt to throw a Senko out at this frickin' brush pile? Oh my god. I got like 10-pound test. At least it's Texas rigged, right? What are the odds that it just wraps right around a tree, like the first branch? If I throw it really high, it'll drop straight down, right? And then sit there. Let's do that. Okay, I mean, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. It's gonna sink kind of away from the brush pile, but you know, fish move. We'll try that and I'll do another one. I think the kaya, the sound I made, was a big factor in how accurate that was. We're gonna have to try that again. I'm gonna kaya it to the left this time and really throw it high up. Okay, that was the jam, guys. That was the jam. We're gonna let that thing soak for a second. Oh, you know what? I got one, boys. I got one. We got one. Let's bring him in. I told you that was the jam. I told you, folks. It's a frickin' 6-inch fish, but I told you that is what was going to happen. Oh, it's a 6-inch fish, and he's all tied up in the hook. I don't know how he even did that. How'd you do that, bruh? How'd you do that, bruh? All right, he's done. Look at this little guy.
My little fish. Like and subscribe if you're watching.
All right, but hey, look, I told you guys. Just fucking, there's one brush pile. It's not rocket science. There's got to be a fish over there somewhere. Throw it. Current kind of moved it over there. Just let it soak. When I said the word soak, you get it. Let's yeet this fool. Yeet! That wasn't the most graceful yeet. Did he eat my worm? No, he didn't eat my worm. There we go, folks. And you know what? I am the king of co-angler, being the poor co-angler and stretching a Senko for an entire tournament. All right, we're gonna rethread the Senko. I don't know if we can see this. I don't know. Might be bad, but I'm gonna attempt to rethread this Senko. Yeah. Let's pull this through here. There we go. All right, look, it's as good as new. It's as if you never ate it. See, that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, well, let's try it again. Let's go other spots where I knew they should have hit the frog, and now they'll hit the Senko. Now this worm is looking a little rough, so I really actually don't like how it's curved like that. I think the curve, if you're gonna have your bait curved, it needs to be a shaky head, but keep your bait straight for a Senko, straight like that. A cis Senko. Straight Senkos only. Okay. I'm gonna let this thing fall. And I'm just hitting spots now. Edges of the sidewalk here. Corners. Divots. Oh, there's a frickin' fish. Hold on, we gotta figure out what that is. I'm backing up. Oh, I got him. Oh no! No, he came off. Oh, that was crazy. All right, that was crazy. I saw a decent fish, and so I kind of like wacky wormed it back, and I started backpedaling, Michael Jackson moonwalking backwards, and he had it, and I didn't set the hook, and that was a decent fish because I could see him. Let's throw it back. I don't think I stung him. I think he just closed his mouth on it. Didn't know I had him. Oh, that sucks. Eat it, you idiot fish. Oh, that was almost magic. Dang. All right. Oh, we know he's here. Might have stung him. We know he's in here though. Sometimes another thing you can do, you can kind of move the bait just moving the line like I'm doing here. I'm not moving the Senko at all. I'm leaving it on the bottom and then give him a little pop. See what happens. Gosh. All right, so we know twice though. Let's remember that, folks. That's 2 different times we had a decent big fish and we actually saw it. This time though we got a bite. All right, so we might get a good fish here if we can keep a straight cis green pumpkin Senko. Okay, there's gonna be a fish right here. See where all this shit's collecting? All this stuff right in the corner. All right, we're gonna throw it right in there. One-handed bait caster, weightless Senko, no big deal. Come on. And no soup. So I'm gonna lift it up. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna throw it in front of this thing, so it's probably gonna fall down towards it, which is what we want. The problem is, I just don't want a fish to get it and run. Oh, they did it! God damn it! Is that a bet? That's a bluegill. Bluegills. You see them? They're just kind of popping at my bait. But if I get a bass and it runs towards me, I'm screwed because there's a pipe. Oh shit! Oh, I caught a stick. There's a pipe. God dang it! There's a pipe right here. If he would have gone under it, I'm screwed. I'm never getting that fish. Especially a 10-pound test on a 6-foot rod. No way. We're gonna have to. If there's a fish that's more than 3 pounds, we're gonna have to hand land it. Oh, I got a bite there. Is this a fish? No, another frickin' bluegill. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna get one more by the end of this, and then we'll be done with it. It's already been 26 minutes for a 20-minute challenge. I think we won the challenge. I don't know. Did anyone see the timer? What it was on stream? You got to give me like 2 or 3 minutes for the intro, but I do think we might have gotten that one at the buzzer. And that's freaking awesome. There's a lot more challenges, a lot more 20-minute challenges, 10-minute challenges, freaking dogfish at a pond, some funny stuff on the channel. Feel free to check that out if you're bored. Watch some funny stuff. Check out some rarely seen videos, as you can see by the view count on those things. Some of them are pretty underrated, I have to say. And I hope you enjoy them. Oh, we're gonna catch one more. Now the wind has shifted. The wind has changed, and now it's coming into this corner. We're gonna throw it right into here. This is where we were when we missed one. We missed one earlier. Oh, there, we got one, guys. We got one. There's another one. I knew we'd do it. Another little baby, but hey, little guy, don't hurt me. There we go, we did it. A little cute little 7-inch, I don't know, he's probably 10-inch bass. And we did it at the pond, and we did it throwing a Senko, and did it with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for another episode of Bass Fishing with Blake, live at the pond with a 7-inch bass.
Like and subscribe.
Yeet! Peace, guys. Peace.